So Peacemaker finally charts on Nielsen, but is this actually a good thing? Let's talk about it. Okay, reactors, welcome back to the channel, the Nuclear Reactor, the reaction channel where all the reactions go nuclear. Before I get into this video, I want y'all to go over to my sports channel, Ring Culture, link in the description. Y'all will love it over there, show me a little bit of love. But back over here, Planet Nuclear Reactor, y'all know I believe every action deserves a reaction. And over here, we are very, very reactionary. Make sure you like and comment down below. That's how y'all get me in the algorithm. And then I'll go get them with my content, hit them and fit them and sit with them. Subscribe and hit the bell notification so y'all can be notified for every time I upload, and I upload a lot. Share my videos and hype my page. Now let me set the stage. So, James Gunn series weren't trending on Nielsen's, and it finally trended. According to cosmicbooknews.com, we're going to read the article. This, I don't know if this is a good thing or not. Maybe it's a good thing that it did trend finally. So that is a good thing. But let's see what Cosmic Book News is talking about, because they are not framing it as a good thing. Let's read this article. Peacemaker finally charts on Nielsen, and it's in the gutter. Peacemaker has finally made the Nielsen streaming charts, but not in a way James Gunn is likely to celebrate. Peacemaker barely scrapped into the top onto the charts. It took the entire season 2 release, plus Nielsen counting all available episodes, including season 1, for Peacemaker to show up on the chart at all. Wow. For the week of season 2 finale drop, October 6 through 12, Peacemaker landed on the Nielsen Originals chart in the 10 spot with 398 million minutes viewed. That's the lowest position on the chart. And here's the chart. A weak helped Peacemaker slip in. It also needs to be pointed out, in any other week this season, Peacemaker wouldn't have charted at all. The only reason it made the list is because other shows that week had low viewing numbers. Gen Z fell off the charts, wow, leaving it opening at the bottom. Compare this to stronger weeks throughout the year, where the 10 slots easily clear 400 to 500 million minutes. Under normal conditions, Peacemaker would still be invisible. Wow. Following season 2 declining viewership, the late Nielsen appearance lines up with the viewership problem already reported. Season 2 finale, 432K households. Season 1 finale, 584K households. Season 2 premiere, finale early, 40% drop. And none of the season 2 episodes made the Nielsen charts during their respective weeks, even with the push Gunn tried to create by positioning the season 2 as the sequel to Superman. Yeah, I never understood how Peacemaker was a sequel to Superman. And what is Man of Tomorrow that he's coming up with? That's not a sequel? That's not a direct sequel? That's weird. Gunn already confirmed no season 3. Gunn recently confirmed Peacemaker isn't getting the 3rd season, and the Nielsen numbers won't help the narrative. The show simply didn't maintain interest, even with the multiverse twist the DCEU TNs meant to build momentum. Listen, I'm gonna tell you about me personally with James Gunn, and this could be a wider problem with him. When James Gunn came out and insulted DC fans, that I had already stopped watching DC, and then James Gunn came in, changed the whole direction with a brand new slate, and then he refired Henry Cavill after WB confirmed that he was going to play Superman again. So when James Gunn got online and called me and other people that did not like that the toxic minority, and some of the other things he was going at creators online for a studio head, I was already done with DC. And when he started acting like that online, I was definitely not watching any of his projects. So a lot of people want the Snyderverse, which is the DCEU, myself included. They want to see that story finish. We want to see the Batman movie with Joe Manganiello's Deathstroke. We want to see the Ayers cut of Suicide Squad, even though I still love Suicide Squad. That's what we want. We want to see Justice League 2. We want to see Doomsday come to Earth. We want to see that. We want to see a Cyborg movie. We want that. Now, granted, I love the Flash movie, but I think they need to go back in and clean up the CGI in the movie, and it will make it a much better thing. I would like to see them do that, which they probably would never do. But yeah, Gunn, he lost me. DC had already lost me before Gunn came on. When he came on, I had a little bit of hope because I know Gunn and Zack Snyder are friends, that he was actually going to continue the DCEU, but no. And then he started insulting fans, so this is good to me. Okay, James Gunn recently confirmed Peacemaker isn't getting the third season, and the Nielsen numbers won't help the narrative. The show simply didn't maintain interest. Even the multiverse twists and DCU TNs meant to build momentum. With Superman underperforming and Peacemaker struggling to find an audience, questions around Gunn's DCU direction continue to grow. Creature Commando also never charted. I really don't care that none of that stuff charted because I wasn't watching it anyway. And as y'all know, I am a Marvel and DC fan, but I do like DC a little bit more than Marvel. And I believe DCEU has a few masterpieces, and the other one's close to a masterpiece in it. For WB exec to so badly misread the room on this, to badly misread the fans on this, to ignore successful numbers on this, it's mind-boggling to me. It's almost like they're living in their own world. The DCEU was successful, even with them sabotaging several of the movies in it, because these execs feel like they know best. They really don't. So for me, reactors, this is par for the course. I never thought James Gunn would be able to pull off a successful universe that he started with his plan. He seems to think that he's the smartest guy in the room, and maybe, that's not true. James Gunn is he's not the guy to be running a studio. And like I told y'all before, James Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy movies really just fed off the wave that Marvel had already built. By the time James Gunn started putting his movies out, even Marvel bad movies were getting praised. Not to say that the Guardians of the Galaxy movies were bad. I thought the first movie was okay. I loved the second movie. Never seen the third one or the Christmas special. And so, yeah. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below. Do y'all think that James Gunn days are pretty much numbered at DCU? The reason I'm going to say I don't know is because whenever someone gets in WB and their DC division of it, they seem to make the worst decisions. They make all the decisions that help them lose money, not make money. So I don't know. I think if they are smart, they would, and I think they would hype up they should hype up the DCU, and give the toxic minority, which seems to be a majority, what we want. Anyway, always remember, the pleasure is all mine. The reaction, well, that belongs to y'all. I love y'all. Peace.